The Nollie update in Roblox Forsaken is now finally here, and not only can players be able to play as Nollie, but there's also weird stuff and changes that was done to the game. I've dug through the update and found 7 dark secrets hidden in the game files, gameplay, and even behind the scenes in the community. And one of those features was completely changed. Like and subscribe if you're happy with the update, and let's get right into it. Number 1, a new disturbing letter. That's right, within the lobby of the game, we actually did ended up with a new mystery note sitting outside on the table, and it's labeled 789-1496061 Vigineer. When interacting with this note, it's an opening to Sixer saying that it's been a while and that they had no idea if this letter would get to them, but they'd like to meet again, and they've regretted so many things and thought about themselves, followed by a section that was mostly blotted out, and yet even more messages blotted out, though it could have looked like the writer is simply laughing. This is a very disturbing dark secret within the game, as even the last sections of the letter was completely blotted out, causing this to become a full-on mystery. What could this number mean, and what could Vigineer be? Could it be a special code name? I guess we'd have to investigate deeper as more time goes on. Number 2, Investigative Iris. Yes, going back to the house where Investigative Iris was sitting inside right after the update, previously we mentioned that this detective was looking at a painting of a number 4 symbol, which could have been a connection to the Spectre or the game's lore. But now after the update dropped, it seems like Investigative Iris is not looking at anything at the moment. It's a completely blank page. Why did this number disappear, and could this signify anything deep within the game? Now, when you try to interact with the NPC, it simply says that she's looking into it, though there seems to be no major clues at the time. Something deep is going on within this. Comment below what you think this could mean. Number 3, missing assets? This next part within the Nollie update is even more interesting, especially as it deals with one of the assets that was previously in the game for seemingly months, but was then removed for no reason at all. Going upstairs within the lobby, one could have found a Dance Dance Revolution machine sitting around the corner, as it did say a special message on the screen. Well, now if we head up the stairs, we were very surprised to see that this machine has been removed completely, only showcasing a bookshelf with a mysterious sign that says missing. Have you seen me? Please tell Annie we miss him with a frowning face. And yes, the picture of the machine is on the sign as well. What could have happened to this dance machine to gone missing and removed from the game, as we previously seen so many months ago? It is something small, but it's especially dark because there was pretty much no reason at all for the removal of this big asset within the update. Number 4, work at a pizza place darkest secret? When one Roblox player takes a look at work at a pizza place, one would think it's a happy looking place with people enjoying pizza and having a good time, right? Well, not inside the Forsaken Noli update. We can see that this whole place is a huge mess, with dark red clouds hanging from above, which was posted by the developer of Forsaken as a teaser, and something to do with Spectre taking over, which may have just been the case. House is completely on fire within the distance. The whole restaurant is abandoned and broken, and there's even models of full-out cars being broken down in here as well. Not to mention signs of Cool Kid all over the place, along with banned posters of their dead 007 and 7. And what's most interesting is this one sign within the restaurant that showcases 4 oofed players. Who could this be? Could this have been Cool Kid? And if so, what could the sign mean as well? Were they also trying to get them? Or could Cool Kid have done something to this entire place as well? Very disturbing to see, but it is a mystery that is yet to be fully solved. Number 5, Planet Boss mysterious messages. Yes, within the Nollie update, there was a map also known as Planet Boss, which contained a very interesting map, though there was a lot of controversy surrounding it. Within the update notes, one can notice that this map has received extensive rework, and in-game, we can actually acknowledge this, seeing changes in the terrain levels for the map, and even the visuals within the map has changed significantly than what it used to once look. Looking back at the old map, it was actually one of the most hated maps in all of Forsaken due to the fact that there was no elevation and no meaningful structures being added in. But within this updated map, one can now notice a big gray structure, and from within, 3 big walls can be found with mysterious messages coming from several senders such as LKB, QTL, and Kiob. The letters are completely unreadable in English, and they could have been some type of cipher or secret message to someone, or maybe even to Spectre as well, for all we know. And actually, we were able to decode these messages with the help of a cipher translator, as the first message reads, Report 1, no signs of life after a rough search of the planet. Further searches are required. The second message reads, sightings of a creature has been spotted, black box-like shape attached with many legs. No current attempts on trying to look closer at this creature as it vanishes when spotted. And message 3, a perimeter is being set up around the small area of the planet in hopes to contain the creature for research purposes. An evacuation will be ordered when finished. So it seems that Spectre, or possibly aliens, may have sent these messages in hopes to contain a special creature matching these descriptions, which is very interesting. Number 6. New Nollie theme, the changed music drama. Right off the bat, the biggest shock within the Nollie update in Forsaken was dealing with the original proposed theme for the killer. Originally teased and hyped by Vlad, the music and sound producer for the game 4 months ago, showcasing heavy guitar riffs and a fast tempo, in which many people did enjoy the music as it seemed to be a nice fit for the character and the game. But then just prior to the update dropping, a new version of the Nollie theme was dropped by Vlad, gaining fast traction, but unfortunately, something did not feel right at all. Many people online over at Twitter X started mentioning that they actually didn't enjoy the song, and that this was a bit too boring and droning. One fan wrote, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan. This song doesn't exactly have much for it. Sure, I appreciate the effort and time that was put into it, the sound design sounds really nice, but it just doesn't have any repetitive theme put into it. Many players within the community started mentioning more and more about the new theme and how the old theme was actually a better fit for the killer. Players had so many things to say about the song, from writing unhinged comments to even just posting memes about it all over the internet. Things got so bad that even the Forsaken community Discord server was completely shut down for literally days while this update was dropping. And the music composer for the game even acknowledged this, as they did say that they will make some changes into the theme song for the character. Now, within the game, in the update, people can notice that the chase theme that was teased is not the same and is different than what was previously shown. In my honest opinion, it does sound better than what it did previously, now thinking that if this was the previous theme played every single time that you got near a survivor, it could get a bit annoying for sure. But it's also good to see the developers of the game take action and acknowledge the player base with fixes like these. Number 7. Scrapped features confirmed by developers. Of course, with the new Forsaken update dropping within the Nollie update, there was going to be a ton of new emotes and animations to be added into the shop. One thing that we did get a ton of though are the skins, and that is pretty insane. But what about some of the features that were teased from earlier months? Well, even Haitoko, the head honcho for Roblox Forsaken, posted an official response saying that lots of stuff were originally planned to come out first got rapidly changed, especially as we finally felt like we were nearing the finish line for the update. Just be nice about criticism and don't harass people. Many things such as the emotes and animations are things that players within the community were looking forward to during the Nollie update, one of which being the emote Mr. Quiet, with a player asking if this would have been in the Nollie update. But unfortunately, it was confirmed that this emote was currently getting reworked and it would take time to reanimate it and polish it up for public use. The emote did win out of nearly 80,000 votes as the top emote to receive the rework prior to the update, but that's not the only emote. One of the game developers for Forsaken even posted a poll several days ago asking which animations and emotes would the community want to be reanimated first, and there were tons of options such as Silly Billy, Pickup, and TikTok, just to name a few. More importantly, they did note that these would all eventually be reanimated, but they cannot guarantee they will get in for the Nollie update. So it did confirm even more animations and features were scrapped when the update dropped, as we cannot find some of these emotes within the shop currently. There was even skins that players were mentioning within the community, such as the Go Get a Skin possibly coming out or being cancelled, with some players saying that it's possible that the concept was scrapped for the Nollie update as well. At the end of the day, not everything is going to get in fully in time for the update drop, but one can only wait and see what's in store for future updates. So, what do you think? Should the Nollie theme be added back? What features do you think got removed before launch? Like and subscribe, and take care.